Hello, I'm Brian with IP Truck. We're a Hino and Isuzu dealer and we specialize in lawn and landscape trucks. Today, I'm very excited to do another walk around and introduce you to this 2019 Isuzu NPR gas truck paired with a Real Fleet Solutions Turf Rider body. This is the #1 selling spray truck for us each year. When we get done with the walk around, if you have any questions at all, give us a call or visit us online at iptruck.com. We've got some great financing and track lease options to help get you into this truck with very low monthly payments, and we normally get same-day approval and we can deliver it to you anywhere in the nation. If you're not familiar with Real Fleet Solutions, they've been building nothing but spray trucks for over 25 years. They've got thousands in operation across the United States, and they not only look great, but they are rugged, they are tough, and they will last for years and bring great efficiency to your crews working out in the field. As a general rule, if these bodies are properly maintained, you should be able to get 20 plus years of use out of them. They'll outlive the chassis, so once the truck is worn out, we'll move the body over to its second chassis, and you'll continue using it. There's a great warranty on these, 5 years on the fiberglass, 1 year on the craftsmanship, and they also support the other warranties on the pumps, on the Honda engine, and on the hose reels, in addition to the parts for the body itself. So if you ever need anything, there's a tremendous amount of support after the sale. This is the most popular configuration that we sell each year. It's the Turf Rider. It's a 500-gallon tank split 3-2, so a 300-gallon tank and a 200-gallon tank. Right here are the remote fill ports. So we've got one for the 200-gallon fill, one for the 300-gallon fill. This is great. Prevents you from having to get up on the truck and fill it from the top. You're able to do it from the ground level. More efficient, cleaner, safer. If you take a look at the top of the tanks, you're going to see 2 air gap stacks. Those are EPA certified, keep you in compliance for keeping your pesticides or fertilizers separate from your domestic water. Working our way down, this is our power fill for the 300-gallon tank. So the way this works is that we'll put a 6-foot hose and attach it here, open the valve, and then put it on your Z sprayer or Turfco, whatever type of ride-on sprayer that you're using. We'll go ahead and put that in and then turn the switch on. We've got a submersible pump that will fill your equipment at 40 gallons a minute. Again, super fast, super clean, super efficient, especially when you compare it to dribbling it out via gravity. So it just really works great. I'll go ahead and open up the first box that we've got here and give you a look inside. The first thing that you're going to notice is the Transverse Tunnel. On most spray bodies, this is wasted space between the tank and the cab. Real Fleet Solutions has turned that wasted space into probably the best space on the entire body. Our customers really love that. You can put an entire pallet of product up front, and it does a few things for you. It makes it great for stocking and keeping the truck stocked, keeps it out of the elements, it prevents theft, and it keeps you in compliance because you can lock the doors, close the doors, and keep them locked. So that's really popular. If the cameraman comes in, you're going to see that there is a lip on each of the boxes. That's a spill pan. So if you've got spillage of granular fertilizer or of any liquids, you can sponge up the liquids, put them back in the tank. You can vacuum it up when you get back from the work site, and it prevents you from having to have spill kits and do reports. So that's super nice. Here, what we're looking at with these pieces of aluminum are 3 backpack holders. So it's a nice backpack storage. It's at the perfect height where you can come up behind it, put your backpack on, get to work, take it off, store it, and keep it secured while you're going down the road. It's a really nice feature. As we're taking a look at the door, you are going to see we've got very stiff, rigid doors. And because of that, we're able to secure them with just one lock, one latching system. And I wanted to point out this little cover because it's indicative to the attention to detail and the fit and finish on these Real Fleet Solutions bodies. This is a stainless steel latching mechanism, but we've still got it protected with this cover to keep anything corrosive off of it. In addition, when we close the door, if we've got bags of product, some inventory in there, it prevents the locking mechanism from tearing open those bags. So they've really thought about everything. In addition, they've taken care of the DOT lighting. As we work our way around the truck, you're going to see that they've got some beautifully recessed LED lights with the reflector around it as well. So when you're on the work site and going down the road, these trucks are not only efficient, they're easy to see, which adds an element of safety. I'll go ahead and open up the second box. Here we've got our reels. We've got a reel for the 300-gallon tank and a reel for the 200-gallon tank. Much like the entire body, the reels are made of corrosive resistant materials. They've got an aluminum mount that keeps it up out of the gunk, keeps everything clean. They're using Titan reels that are made of stainless steel frames, stainless steel disc. It's got a PVC drum, so you're going to get a lot of life out of these. In addition, on the hoses, each of the hoses has got a quick disconnect for your sprayer, and the hoses are made of 3 components. It's got a urethane inner core, a nylon structural support, and then it's encapsulated with a PVC scuff-proof cover. So you're going to get a lot of life out of these hoses. Extremely durable, extremely compliant, and easy to use. Just a great hose. And then the reels also have an electric motor, so with a push of a button, you can sit and wind up the hoses, again bringing some efficiency to your crews out in the field. I'm going to work my way forward. I wanted to point out one item here before I forget. The aluminum frame that the spray body is made out of flexes at a different rate from the steel frame of the Isuzu. And so there's a 4-inch cushion in between the aluminum frame and the steel frame. It's treated wood. That allows both the frame and the body to flex at different rates and leads to a longer life for the aluminum body. So I think, again, that's a nice little feature and attention to detail that'll help you get a lot of life out of this. I'm going to close these doors. I want the cameraman to back up. I want to show you something real quick. And I'll open them back up. If you take a look at this, we've got 2.5 by 10.5 feet of flat surface. These trucks look great going down the road. We can put vinyl lettering or complete custom graphics and your logo on these trucks and turn the entire truck into a moving billboard. I think it's the best use of your advertising dollars, and it will literally drive business to you. We can roll that into the financing, and we can have all of that done and on the truck before you see it, so that when you get it again, you've got that turnkey truck solution. As we work our way back to the carrier base, I want to point out a couple things. You're going to see some highly engineered aluminum supports here. The carrier base has a steel mounting system that is attached directly to the frame of the truck to make it very strong. Our deck will support 1,500 pounds. It's a fiberglass deck on an aluminum superstructure. So if you've got the big Z-Max, it weighs approximately 800 pounds. You can carry 400 pounds of product in it. We're up to 1,200, so there's a 25% safety factor on there, even with the largest ride-on equipment that's on the market today. So again, that's pretty neat. And again, we were talking efficiency of operation. So having the carrier deck instead of trailering or doing something else to get your ride-on equipment to the work site, we can put it on the back of the truck. They've engineered some awesome ramps. They're incredibly light, easy to fold out, has an aggressive grip on the ramp, and they're very strong. So if you've got fertilizer on the tires or the tires are wet, it's still super easy to get up the ramps. It's going to be aggressive when it grabs. If you've got the big Z-Max, you will take this forward ramp, which is totally adjustable, and keep it all the way forward right where we've got it. If you're doing strictly residential and you've got a ride-on piece of equipment that's only got 36-inch tracks, then we'd bring it all the way to the back, and it's easy to go. It's just that simple. You just slide it over, and if you've got a mid-range ride-on, you put it in the middle, and up you go. Once you get onto the deck, I'll walk around and talk about that actually in a moment. I'll point out the back. On the back, again, the fit and finish is amazing. We've got aluminum tread plate boxing in the tail lights, again, so that nothing gets broke. Very well illuminated at the bottom with the LED running lights. We've got a backup camera to make it super easy for your drivers to maneuver this truck in tight spaces like neighborhoods. And we've got an easy access point. So this is always open, makes it easy to get up on the deck. And this would be a great place for me to point that out. We've got some D-rings. Most of the ride-on equipment, most of the sprayers that we've got, folks will use ratchet straps to hold them down, and we've got the 4 D-rings in place for that. I'll move out of the way here, and the cameraman can join me here on the deck, and I'll point out a couple other items. We've got, for your push spreader, you can put that easy access where we just walked up, put the forward lip of the spreader in, and then you secure it like that again. Very handy and convenient for your crews. Our pumps are powered by a Honda engine, and then we've got 2 U-door pumps. These are Italian-made diaphragm pumps. They're bulletproof and the industry standard. So we've got one for the 300-gallon tank and one for the 200-gallon tank. We've got our pressure controllers for each tank and the agitator controllers, nice easy access. And then you're going to be able to see we've got sight gauges for both tanks as well, which just makes it super easy for your crews to know what's going on. And then we've got the filters. Nice easy access. Those get checked once a week. So this is just an awesome setup. We've got a cover that helps keep the engine and the pumps and the controllers out of the elements, and that will fold up and open up, giving you access to the tanks if you're wanting to work on any of the equipment up top. Just super easy to work with. On this side of the truck, we have the 300-gallon power fill on the passenger side. And then on the driver's side, we've got the power fill for the 200-gallon tank. And then in the back, on the passenger side, we had the reels, but on the driver's side, we have another box with the spill pan for storage. And there is an available shelving system if you wanted to have that in there as well. Again, most of our customers like to just use that for pure storage space. I think we've done a great job giving you a walk around of this Isuzu NPR HD gas chassis paired with a Real Fleet Solutions Turf Rider body. It's the #1 selling spray truck for us each year. If you have any questions at all, please give us a call, visit us online at iptruck.com, like us on Facebook, follow our YouTube channel. We're constantly bringing new inventory online. And remember, if you have a lawn or landscape or spray body truck that you need in your fleet, give us a call. We'll provide you a turnkey solution anywhere in the nation. Thank you.